YouTubers, it's Lauren, and I'm here because I'm having a very great day, so I'm going to talk about my day for you guys, because it's pretty unusual for a high schooler's day, ninth grade. So first off, I had a delay this morning, and I got to sleep in, and I finished all my homework this morning. And then I went to school, and for second period, I had Spanish, which all of you probably out there, a lot of you are probably like, oh my god, I hate Spanish. Oh my god, it's the worst class in the whole world. I hate it. I can't learn anything. There's too many verbs. I used to feel the same way. But now I have this awesome, awesome teacher. She has the best sense of humor in the whole world. And tonight's open house at our school. So at the end of the period, she gave us all note cards. And she said, write things about me that you love, or things about me that, are just great about the class. It can be anything, won't hurt my feelings, anything that makes your day here so great. And so a lot of my friends were like, she screams in the middle of the class, which makes it so much fun. She does the best things. She has ADD, and it makes it the best things in the whole world, because she keeps telling us she has ADD and she loves it. So we use that. And then all this stuff. And, my one friend was like, I don't know what kind of med she's on, but whatever med she's on, I want them, and I love that doctor. And so it was my turn to write my note card, and I was like, what should I write about her? So first I was like, what I love about my teacher, ... And then I said, well, first of all, let me start by saying her ADD is the best thing that's ever happened to my life. It really is. And that I love how every day she comes in and just makes a joke out of everything. For example, today she came in and she took a broom out of nowhere. It kind of just came behind her desk. And she took a big tissue, and put it on the top of the broom. Not the broom where you dust things, the handle. Put it on top, put a rubber band around it, and it kind of looked like a pom-pom. She took it, and we're all like looking at her, like maybe some Spanish thing she's going to do. What the hell is she doing? And we're all really curious. She takes it, and she goes, I don't know if you can see it. She goes, and she starts rubbing the wall with the end of the broom. And we all look at her like, what are you doing? And she goes, and my friend even started laughing, and she's so funny. She goes something like, todos las profesoras, no, like all the teachers don't do this? And we're all like, no, they don't use a tissue and a broom to get dust off the wall, no. And then what was the other one? My friend, well, I don't know if I know him too well enough, but there's this kid in my class named, I'm not going to say his name. He fell asleep. And the teacher goes, so-and-so, if you don't get up, I'm going to start screaming like a banshee in front of the whole class. And my other friend goes, what is a banshee? What does it sound like? And she screams at the top of her lungs. All these things. Everyone's dead silent. Dead silent. It's hilarious. And then out of nowhere, that right there, that's a banshee. That's what a banshee sounds like. Every day she screams at least one time. One day she was so hyper, she started teaching us about, what was it, irregular verbs or something, and then all of a sudden, or irregular past tense of commands or something, and then all of a sudden she's telling us about a story when she was little, or not little, when she was teaching a littler kid, and she kicked him, actually. She went to kick him, and she fell on her back looking at the ceiling, and the kid just freaked out. It was so great. So great. So she's such a great teacher. So I started out with that. And then after that, I was like, and you know what? I think whoever gave her medication is a great doctor. I love her. Her personality is so great. And then, since she said we could write anything we want, well, after that I was like, and I think Mom, because we're writing it to our parents, I was like, Mom and Dad, I think you're really going to not like her. Because my dad and Mom are more subtle. And it was really funny. So when they go tonight's parent house, open house, they're going to be cracking their heads off. And because they're supposed to share it in front of the whole class. So they should have fun. And, oh my goodness. So it's so funny. I love her so much. And she gives out, what are they called? Jolly Ranchers. She gives out Jolly Ranchers if you do something good. And it's so cute. She's so funny. Like, what was it? Today I said one time, claro, C-L-A-R-O in Spanish means of course. So one day she was like, I'm the best teacher in the whole world. I love myself, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, claro, like, make her feel good. Of course. why not give you that confidence if that's what you need? She goes, who said that? And she points at me. I'm like, yeah, I said that. That was me. She goes, un jolly, which means one jolly. And she has this box of Jolly Ranchers. And she's like, have some, have some. I love her class. Did I mention that? It's so great. So then anyway, we did this matching thing at school called Matchmaker. And you find out who's your match. So we had to pay $1 for it today, and I got mine. Sean, I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to say any names. But this kid in my class, who is the dorkiest kid in the whole school, he's my number one choice. That's what they said I would be. It was my number one choice. I was like, no. And then the guy I actually like is like far down on the list. And I was like, are you kidding me? So this guy that I really don't like, and he's the most dorkiest kid. I'm sorry. You don't know who you are. That's okay. And oh my goodness. And he was paired with me first. And I was like, are you kidding me? And all my friends are laughing at me. But they don't have the coolest people either. But I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, him? Everyone else in the whole world gets a cute guy. I get this dude. I'm like, are you kidding me? I mean, this dude we're talking about picks his nose in class. What are you gonna do? So, and actually, that name I said a little while, it was actually the wrong name. So, if you heard that, it wasn't actually it, which is funny. So, anyway, that's actually really hilarious. So, anyway, then we go to science class. Actually, science was before that, but, and we have a lab, and we have to separate layers of water. So, we're doing it, and all my friends are there, and we have goggles and aprons on, and we messed up our freaking experiment 3 times. It's supposed to be layered like blue, yellow, red, and then whatever, black, green, whatever. Yeah, ours was black down here, which was good. We started with a layer. Yellow for all this. And we're like, oh. Like, are you kidding? And that happened. One time it was orange, one time it was yellow, and then one time it was green. And we had to do that like 3 times. And my friend almost got high because it was alcohol, part of it. Oh my goodness, I tell you, immaturity. No, I'm just kidding. If you're out there, I love you. It was great. No, but it was a great day. And then I just got home, and I have the whole house to myself for about 15 minutes, which I know probably doesn't seem that long to you guys, but to me, without parents, it's like a miracle. Ooh, jeez. My shirt just got really loose up here. Okay. Got really loose. Now it's tight. Okay. So anyway, that was my great day. I love great days. They make me so happy. So if you have a great day, tell me about it. I love great days. And then I woke up watching, I don't know if you guys have seen it. It's called The Nanny. Such a great show. I recommend you all watch it. It was, right now actually, it's Valentine's week. And it's a marathon. So every hour, half an hour, there's a new love story went on. That's really great. Because Mr. Sheffield and the Fran, the nanny, are getting married. Cool stuff. So I recommend you watch that. You can also follow me on Twitter at twitter.com/Lauren Hunt. No. Twitter.com/sweetalicious. Sweetalicious, yeah. So follow me. Actually, that's kind of stalkerish, but, you know, in a good way. Yeah, so that's that. And then I can also find me on Facebook on LH Dancer. No, on Lauren Hunt, but make sure you friend me on YouTube first because then I'll know who you are. Alright, well, share me some great days of yours. Remember, even if a day sounds really bad, it can be really good if you look at it at the end. Peace.